Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Scorpio and it's for June onwards 2024. Welcome, my dear Scorpios. Welcome to this reading. I hope that you will enjoy it. I hope it helps you understand where you're at, where you're heading, what's hidden, what you need to know, what are important factors for June onwards for you to be prepared for and to look forward to. Okay. I welcome each and every one of you here, and I'm in gratitude to all of you being here. My dear viewers, for those of you who are new to the channel, I want you to be mindful that prior to doing the coffee cup, I always meditate and get in connection to all the guardian angels that are connected to Scorpio. And I'm given bits and pieces of information, which I write down on a piece of paper, and I deliver this to you right at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. And let us begin by showing you what your coffee cup looks like. It's really, really deep and very, very colorful. Very interesting. Wow. Okay. I haven't seen like this one for some time. Looks very good. Incredible. Okay, starting with the first thing I see here, which is connected right to the end. The beginning and the end are connected, united. This is about your relationship. It looks to me like that you wish to improve it somehow. The relationship you're in, you wish to improve it perhaps. And it shows another contradiction thing where it shows maybe you don't wish to improve it, like there's a part of you that wants to leave it. There could be two different Scorpios. Some are going through this part and some are going through another. What's important here, it shows that you need to love yourself and take care of yourself first. And then slowly be open to how to improve it, how to make it more romantic perhaps, how to work on it. But the universe and your guardian angels are saying, try to be a little bit patient, like a little bit patient. The more patient you are, the more you'll see things growing. So your patience is changing things. Already you've been patient with this situation. Another factor, you need to be a little bit flexible. You need to adapt to change. There's a lot of change around you. It seems to me like you're very capable of working with others and helping others and achieving balance. I also feel like you're in control of your own life. You have great control. It's maybe this relationship, you're dealing with someone that has no control, or maybe they are in need of you. Sometimes compromise is needed and reconciliations here and there. Perhaps you're not very, very, what's the word? I won't say compatible, but maybe you're trying to compromise to actually adapt to one another and your way of thinking. Different ways of thinking. I do see financial discipline is needed at the same time, or maybe somebody, the other party, could be going through some financial difficulty. I'm shown that you need to take time out for some reason, just a little bit of time out to breathe, to understand where you're at, where you're heading, and what is going on. It looks to me like you have been patient, and it's like saying it's time now, but you need a little bit more, just a little bit more. A little bit more patience. And I think this patience that they're talking about is continuing into September. So from now, from June to September, a little bit of patience and you'll see things fall into place for you. It's like, my dear Scorpio, as though you're holding back. You want to say something. You want to do something. But you're holding back. You need to say this thing, but a truth about a certain matter needs to be spoken, but you need a lot of courage to say what you have to say. You've got to be very careful how you put it. You are protected, you are in grace, but you might be dealing with someone that's a bit complicated and might not take it as it comes. Loving words are the utmost power to heal or improve a situation with a lot of love. Maybe you can put it into a context of absolute love and slowly just see how the atmosphere will be. Although I do see here, I'm shown a mule, and this a mule is all about someone that's very extremely stubborn, and it's very hard for changing this person. They're set in their way. It's not that they are being difficult, that's the way they are, and they've reached a point where you can't change them, so it's one of those sayings, you can't teach a dog old tricks, an old dog tricks, new tricks. It's this person is set in their ways so much to the point where it's hard to change them. So and in life there's always so many changes, and so much is now distorting your perception, clouding your judgment, whether you should or you shouldn't take on this step. There are a lot of things happening in your life, and I feel like seeing clearly is going to help you. But at the same time, if you're holding on to grudges or things that have happened in the past, just let go of them. Or maybe this person that you're dealing with, they might be holding on to the past. Let go of resentment. It just won't get you anywhere. It'll just hurt you, and you'll never have inner peace. I feel like someone is always wishing, someone, either yourself or the person you're dealing with, your person, they wish for so much to happen. If this, I wish it was that. Or what if this, I wish if we could do this. I wish if it was like that. A lot of wishing. And I feel like this person even has problems sleeping. And while they're in bed, they're thinking and wishing, what if I could have this with this person? Maybe it's somebody wishing so much to be with you permanently, thinking of a future with you. And maybe you are feeling that way about someone, wanting a future with someone. I do see like somebody wants your love. It's either they want your love to love them, or you want their love to love you. It's that kind of a situation. Somebody needs love. They want to be loved. And it's so important that you do pay attention to this. This is a very emotional situation. And sometimes, my dear Scorpio, you can be very practical and honest and devoted. But sometimes your practicality, running, whether it's your household, you're running your home, your family, your work, you're overwhelmed. You might not be able to be that, to give that nurturing, nurturing affection that is needed. So I just feel like there is someone very much in need. You've got sympathetic feelings a lot to others. You care about everyone. Your actions do affect many people. I see that the positive effects that come out of you change people's lives. I feel like there's someone here very sensitive, very they're very fragile. That's what I'm trying to say. They're very fragile, so you've got to really be very careful with them. They could break like any moment. That's how fragile they are. They could be on the edge, reach to a level where they might be not happy in life in general, going through some sort of depression. And what's incredible is that this person sees you as their home. You are everything to them. They just want to come to you, your home. You are their home. You are everything. So if this person starts talking or dreaming about doing something in June, they might be just trying to do something. But ultimately, they want to be with you. They don't want to leave, They might be saying, oh, I can leave. I can do this. I can do that. But I just don't see anything moving from this person. I feel like they are, they're talking about something in permanency, but it looks like temporary. It's going to fade out. It's not going to be, moving forward. I also see that there is a situation where a relationship, perhaps, there isn't enough attraction left in it, or even chemistry, to keep this relationship going. Like, I feel like it's falling apart. And I do also feel like there could be someone very controlling. So letting go of controlling issues is going to help big time. so that the situation slowly ends itself if it's ending, or evolve. On the other hand, if it's evolving, it evolves by itself, naturally unfolds. Just don't try to control it. And if you're dealing with someone controlling, don't let them control it. I feel like everything is going to happen in due time. Somebody really wants to start seeing other people. They don't want to be in a relationship. Whether it's you or this other person, they're too afraid to talk. Whoever it is, they're afraid to say anything. They don't want to hurt someone, but they don't want to be in a relationship. It's like I see all these sevens. They want their freedom. You need to get right in the heart of the matter to understand this situation. There's more going on that meets the eye. I just feel like, there's something hidden here, something not quite right. I'm also seeing like there's an apple, there's temptation, and I'm seeing also incompatible lovers, two people that are not compatible. I'm seeing sorrow, loss, arguments with a lover or relationship, arguments. So ultimately, I'm seeing a situation that's separating, there's separation. There'll be mistakes made. There's a lot of blame. There's a lot of conflict. This is something that has to really either change or it's going to come to an end. There's a lot of challenges to be faced from this situation. You need to recognize your strength to be able to move forward with this. It's not easy, mighty Scorpio. To overcome all these challenges, you got to do them one at a time until you sort them all out. I do feel like you are expanding your mind. You're looking at the bigger picture. You're being more practical. You're seeing things for what they really are. In the midst of this, there's also a new idea, a new business idea that's coming to mind, and you're considering it. There may be obstacles, but you're very, very strong to overcome them. You've got the capacity to overcome them. You're going to be developing all kinds of tactics to be able to move forward in this idea, leading the way. I feel like you are going to expand and start a new either channel or a new channel shop or a new business of some sort, or you might be expanding maybe doing 2-3 things at once. Like it's just, I feel like a new idea that's maybe 2 things you're putting together. You're making a story or putting stuff, 2 people, maybe two. Oh my God, this is really weird. Maybe you're joining another person and starting something together. I also see a lot of revelations, a lot of secrets, a lot of information is coming to light. And that's helping you understand, to see how clear this path is and how incredible this is. Like this is going to overcome all your challenges and you'll know exactly where you're heading and what you're doing. All the confusion disappears, all of it. Although sometimes you get distracted, if you focus and you see past if you're dealing with people where they have a facade on or there's deception, past all that, what you will see that there's a way out to do something incredible, and it's practically what you've learned in life and putting it into action, and it's giving you a clear path to move forward with a lot of success, seeing a beautiful future here, a wonderful path that's waiting for you. But in the process of this, I do see you grieving the loss of someone or something. Maybe you're leaving a job behind, maybe you're leaving a person behind, because there is the grieving of loss of someone. You need to let yourself cry. Don't hold it in. Cry, release it. Release all the toxins from your body, because when we hold on, we create more cortisol and more damage happens to our organs. So that's why they say release the toxins from your body, your mind, your emotional being, all of it. Just let it, go somewhere in your bedroom, quiet, without anyone knowing. If you get embarrassed to cry, and just let it out, cry. Slowly, you will be in comfort and in peace, and then you'll be able to move on. You'll be able to focus your attention on the desired outcome or your goals of what to do next. You'll know what to do next. That's more than anything else. Misunderstandings. and will take place around a difficult time. When we are going through a difficult time, there will be misunderstandings, and there might be, people around expecting what you're not able to provide. Like, for example, if you're working, you want to take time out to heal from this situation, you'll see that people are not very understanding like they used to, and that's going to affect you, my dear Scorpio. You're really going to say, but I give so much time, but I do so much, but how come in my time of need nobody appreciates me or understands me or gives me that time that I need, like with happiness. That is sort of making you a little bit angry. But then after that, I'm seeing you work your way into calmness, peace, a peaceful state, and like you always are, planning the next step, what to do next. And that's one thing I love about Scorpio. They're always planning to do what the next thing is. The next, okay, I did this, now this, I'll do this next, and I'll do that after that. So I'm seeing you empowered big time. I see here power, glory. Your mind is so brilliant. It's packed with this information. And I do see two fish here. It's as though there is I see a dog and two fish, which tells me maybe there's Pisces around you. There might be Chinese year of the dog. There's someone very loyal with you. But you are very strong and very powerful, and you're very aware of what's happening around you. You've got this sharp awareness that you see things well, and you see them quickly. I also feel like with this power that's being given to you is going to help you, this tremendous power is going to help you concentrate a little bit more than you are usually. Like maybe you're not concentrating, you're not focusing like you used to. That is going to give you the strength in your personality to be able to overcome any kind of problem. I do see incredible miracles and blessings pouring into your hand. It's like you've got your hand to the heavens, and it's coming into your hand. It's usually I say they're pouring into your life, but this time I'm seeing like as though you're holding your hand, and I don't know whether it's your right or left hand. Maybe it's your right hand. Yeah, it's your right hand, and everything is falling like gifts into your hand, but they're not gifts. They're just blessings and miracles that are taking place. I also feel like you are going to start a new beginning. There's a new path. This new path is going to bring you so much understanding and clarity, and you'll know where you're going, where you're heading, what you want to do, all of that. And I also feel like you'll be making decisions that are really fair and just to those around you, not just yourself. Like you are going to honor those people around you and what's important to them. And I see a big change coming, a big change in your life. Your money is coming in without a doubt, without any hitches. There's steady progress, no problem. But some of you are considering to make a movement or a change in your work and your career. It's a good time to do whatever you're doing. It's going to be long term and it's going to be spectacular. So it is worth you looking into it and doing what you can. Whatever you want to start now, this is the time to start it. It's a very, very lucky time, and your energy is flowing very, very beautifully. This is amazing. Absolutely. I'm just looking at this section here, how you're transforming yourself, your energy flow. You feel confident, and there's a great victory here for you. You're overcoming all your obstacles, and you are ready now to put time into action. You want to do something. You want to create something. And this is the time to do it, because you will do magnificently. Magnificent, my dear Scorpio. Absolutely magnificent. Wow. Now, there is a younger woman I'm seeing here, a younger feminine energy, female feminine energy, and someone's dealing with this person. It's a younger person. You might be dealing with them. It could be your child, your daughter. It could be your a sibling. Perhaps there is someone that you are very much, or they might be in need of you. There's a lot of strong emotions here and a lot of passion. But there's passion about love or hate, anger or happiness. So it's very contradicting. They might be going through something, and they need your support, perhaps. Or you might be dealing with this person and thinking, what's the best thing to do? Like you're sort of, there's hot and cold kind of a situation, like a tug and pull. So I see ultimately there's a wonderful grasshopper, which shows that situations are going to be balanced. They do require careful handling, though, very careful handling, but they will become better. I do see someone what's the word? Let me just bear with me. First, I'm seeing the letter Y and number 2, connected to the Chinese year of the buffalo, ox or buffalo. I'm also seeing the rooster here, Chinese year of the rooster. I'm seeing Y, which is for yes. I'm seeing a spanner, a resolution, but I'm also seeing an intellectual person, someone intellectual like a philosopher, a scientist, an inventor, a mathematician, something like that. Maybe it's a scholar of some sort, and you might be connected to this person somehow and somewhat. It's as though this person is, what can I say about this person? All I'm seeing is that there could be a resolution needed, and this person could be the one who finds the solution because there's a spanner. But I'm seeing also there is someone who's a bully, and you don't like it. You don't like the situation. I feel like they're bullying you. Could be connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. Could be connected to the Chinese year of the rabbit. Could be connected to the Chinese year of the rooster. There could be someone bullying someone, and there could be like a person that's an easy target. You've just got to be very, very careful with this. It doesn't elaborate much about it. It might be more into July, I feel like. Or even August. So because it's right at the end of your cup, so they don't tell me much about it, but they're talking about something like that. Yeah. There is also someone indigenous, maybe an indigenous person from a place, from from what can I say, indigenous, like from a different culture, or from the main where you're at, from that culture. There's someone like that. I feel like this is someone that might need your support, or you might be dealing with, or could be a story that you're writing, or you might be an author writing a book about something like that, about an indigenous someone, or someone before I saw a philosopher or a scientist, a scholar of some sort. There could be, I don't know how this is connected to you, my dear Scorpio, but it's there. They're talking about it. Maybe they'll be more elaborate next month or more. I do see also now someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This person is going to be quite, this is someone very intelligent also. I feel like they're going to be very supportive of you. They are very supportive of others, so I feel like they are going to support you somehow, or they might need your support. That could be also possible. This person is connected to someone of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's like as though these two people, this fire energy and earth energy, they are with you together. You are thriving and celebrating and lifting your glasses together, celebrating something really big, something major. You and 2 others. This could be a celebration, it could be a wedding, it could be a windfall, a good harvest, abundance coming in, could be what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the word. Like I said, a wedding connected to someone of fire energy or earth, fire being Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I'm seeing, and right next to this, my dear Scorpio, I'm seeing a sincere wish, something you've wanted for the longest time, and you've tried to manifest or prayed for so much. Now it's going to be granted. So prepare for that. That's beautiful. I'm seeing you being able to take action where before you couldn't. You're doing something. Some of you are thinking of starting a new business, a new hustle, a part-time job, something like that. A side hustle, they call it nowadays. Anyway, it is to do with you managing your own time, your own schedule. So you will love this because you'll be able to be leading your way. This is high ranking also, so it'll pay you very, very well. I see like there's good money coming from this, and everything is becoming easy now, possible and visible. You're able to see things clearly, which is wonderful. Something about health that needs to be, a health matter could be restricting you. you need to look into it. Someone around you could be not feeling well and you need to sort of support them. But there is a health matter that needs to be checked. There's a lot of change around you. And of course, when there is too much change, there's conflict, there's disturbance in your situation. But the most important factor is that there are resolutions at the same time. I do see the wish wand, you being granted some of your wishes, and I don't mean one, there's a few of them. I feel like you are going to achieve a lot of your dreams. They're coming true. So prepare for this. This is happening from now to 11. It could be November, from now to November, from now to 11 weeks or 11 months. But there's a lot. There's material possessions, there's dreams come true, there's health also. You know how I said there was health issues? Now I'm seeing health becoming better. There's a lot of generosity from the heavens. That's what I saw before, blessings and miracles. Now I'm seeing a lot of changes, bringing on a lot of generosity coming your way. Major. I'm going to stop for a second just to drink a drop of water. Sorry, 3 sips of water. And yes, I'm seeing major changes in your life. Major life change. It's like a new lifestyle. Could be a new place, a new way of life. But you know what? It's bringing you so much joy, so much happiness, and so much peace. And you needed this. You need this peace more than anything else. I'm seeing you stand strong alone and being able to be alone, wanting to be alone. You know, some of you, maybe if you're transitioning from a situation, you're becoming very powerful. I'm also seeing you that you're dealing with a situation and very powerful situation. It could be government situation or dealing with some institutions, corporations maybe. But I'm seeing you having the power to overcome all. You could be dealing with a lawyer also, legal system. But it's like your experience is making you stand strong and be able to overcome any problem without any hitches. And I feel like this is happening from June to October. There's a lot happening. I'm also seeing a very beautiful white, looks like a dog or a dingo or a wolf maybe. And this shows that there's some sort of spiritual guidance that you need to trust your inner knowing, and you will be guided through a situation. You've got to believe in your power. You've got to you're so resilient, and you already know how resilient you are. Sometimes you might be afraid that you might do something to hurt somebody. The only time you become weak, my dear Scorpio, is when you don't want someone to be hurt. So you go out of your way and sometimes just put up with situations and suck it up so that you don't hurt those around you. And now it says you're going to be free from all that. There is absolute justice of freedom. I see freedom all over your cup. I even see a beautiful falcon here. 1 second. It's getting a little bit cold, actually. But I can't put the heat on because it makes too much noise. All right. So what I was saying, I went around it again. Wow. I'm seeing a beautiful eagle. Because my dear viewers, I always do the top, the mid, and then I go back to the bottom part because there's so much of it. A strategy that's helping you transition and changing and becoming not only freedom, but I'm seeing you like rising above the situations where you're at, having the ability, the skill, the focus. Now your higher self is intervening. You're not alone. There's someone, like, you know, there's something or someone guiding you, and you're reaching far, like you're reaching much more further than you had anticipated. And I feel like this is happening from now to could be 2 days, 2 months, could be 2 months. I can't imagine it being more than 2 months. It could be from now to February, possibly. I see your soulmates. Some of you are going to be meeting someone from the past. You've had life after lifetime together. when you meet this person, it's like as though your prayers have been answered. It's someone that you can connect with, someone you can rely on, someone on the same level, same wavelength, same, capacity. You could work together with this person. There's synchronicities before you meet them and when you meet them and the way you meet them and their name, something about their name. Remember this. Something about the name, something about the 1111. Because I'm seeing 1111. 1111 is something I believe in very strongly. It's connected to me, but I'm seeing 1111 and I don't have any Scorpio in me. You'll understand what I'm talking about. You'll understand. Something about their name, something about the synchronicities. You'll know. And you know what? My God, 11, November. Something big happening in November. I got chills, so I can believe that. And what's incredible is that it's as though that you are both on the same level of wisdom. You're both on a mission, like supporting other people. You might be in supporting roles when like the way you do your work. They might be someone who's like yourself. They do supporting work. So something incredible. Love is going to be all around you. You are going to fall for this person. If you're not in that category of, looking for love or wanting love, this could be someone that you will work together with as friends, companions, travel together, do things together. But you're both free. You're free from a lot of headache, a lot of baggage, freedom. Like you both seek freedom and you appreciate freedom. The more you get to know each other, the more you talk, you will see that there's so much that you can do together. You will be amazed how much you can expand together. Now, what I'm seeing is very strong Pisces here. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of fish. Pisces on a grand scale. And then there's Scorpio. They might have Scorpio like you, my dear Scorpio. Could be, possibly. I'm also seeing Cancer here. Yeah, there's 2 Cancer, 1 Scorpio. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Pisces. So that's a lot of Pisces. Now, in regard to air energy, I do feel like it could be Gemini here, very strong Gemini. And this could be also people that you are consumed with or dealing with on a high level in June. That's the intention that I get from here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, very strong. I'm seeing fire energy, Aries, Leo, the ram, the lion. Aries and Leo, very strong here. And Sagittarius. But the strongest one is Aries. Second comes Leo and then Sagittarius. There's 3 of each and just 2 Sagittarius. So Aries, the strongest, then comes the Leo, then Sagittarius. Now there's also Capricorn here. Earth energy goes well with you. Earth energy, very strong Capricorn. There's also Virgo, 2 Virgo, and there is a Taurus here. A Taurus with Libra. So it could be a Taurus Libra, which makes them very romantic when they're Taurus with Libra. Very rare. But lately I've been seeing them in some star signs readings. Okay. Now the Chinese year, that people that you are dealing with on a high level are tigers. 1, 2, 3, tiger. Rat. We have tiger, rat. We have Chinese year of the dog. Now the dog and the tiger and the rat are usually family. So they could be your family, your children, your siblings. Possibly. Now, we've also got, just bear with me, my glasses. What is this? Oh, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, it's a buffalo. I always get confused with the buffalo. Buffalo, ox, buffalo. And then next to it, we've got snake. We've got the dragon. We've got the rabbit. And we've got the monkey. So you're dealing with a lot of people, it seems like to me, my dear Scorpio. But in the midst of these people, the strongest were the tiger, the rat, the snake, and what was the other one? The dragon. Okay, so yes, the snake and the dragon, and yes, that's right. The tiger was the strongest one. And the dog, of course, the dog was another strong one there. Now I'm going to go through and see what are the messages for you. Take the glasses off and let us begin. It says here, the gift from the heavens. What a beautiful beginning. A gift from the heavens for you, especially for you. Someone needs your love. Oh my God, remember I saw that here? Somebody needing love. I said to you, somebody needs your love. Something about karma, doing time, if that helps in any way. Karma, doing time. Oh my God, Aquarius. There was Aquarius here and there's Aquarius again here. Aquarius. Okay, maybe it's this Aquarius that might be someone that you might be concerned about, or they might be doing time, or there could be something karmic. Something about someone with dark eyes. Analyzing is needed. Something needs your focus and your attention so you can work it out well. Analyzing is needed. It says, working hard, recognition for your hard work. Especially in May. Something about May. Now, May could be that Taurus. I saw a Taurus with Libra. Could be that. Or could be Gemini also. Working hard, recognize, and then May. Something about... Okay, let me put my glasses on. This is important. What is this word? Okay, it's fire. You have to be careful first about fire. There could be something... Fire is all about control. Control may be needed. It could be about fire energies like Aries, Leo. We saw so much of them. So many Aries and so many Leos and one Sagittarius. Fire is also about wisdom and knowledge. So that could be... And fire, like I said, you just got to be a little bit extra when there's fire. Something could be very passionate. There could be a strong passion igniting. That could be another factor. Now, names and initials. I've got twice given the letter F for France, frog, O for Olympics, Oliver, olive, D for dog or donut, X for x-rays, M for money, Mexico, Y for yellow. We had another Y here. Yes for yes. And then A for Antarctica, Alaska. Twice I was given A, just like I was given F, France, twice. C for Canada, Charlie. S for sweet, Switzerland. And J for Jamaica, Japan. I was given number 5. And number 5 is connected to the Chinese year of the dragon. It is connected also to May. Something about May or somebody born in May. People born in May are usually Gemini and Taurus. Right? And Taurus is also born in May. And remember, we had Taurus Libra that was nominated here. So Taurus Libra. Another important factor is May could be the month set for your travels, maybe, or your wedding date, or your child's wedding day. It could be something very significant, May. And we will give it number 5. Number 5 is May. And I said again, the people born in May are usually Taurus and Gemini. It is also connected to... it's connected to a lot of changes. Remember I said changes all around you? Well, a lot of change. And this change, my dear Scorpio, is starting from the time you see this coffee cup all the way to 5 months. Changes. And there's so many of them. So many changes are taking place for you. Absolutely incredible. And the changes are going to be overwhelming, opening pathways and bringing on miracles. So remember that. And that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. I wish you abundance of blessings. Do give me a thumbs up. And please support me by clicking on 1 or 2 ads. If you'd like to give me a tip, or if you're, I would really appreciate if you would consider clicking on 1 or 2 ads and you don't have to see them. Just let them, work through and just let them run. That means a lot to me. And if you would see the video all the way to the end, that would be supporting me big time. I wish you abundance of blessings. Can't wait to hear your comments, and a lot of blessings to you. Namaste.